Welcome to the Multiracialverse. Hello, hi, hey. With one box just won't work. I don't know.
And then that in combination with if somebody who is still struggling with coming out, and they don't know what to do. What words of wisdom would you give them?
It gets better.
Yeah.
It gets better. I feel like, I think that like what you said, you talked about like safety with friends that, you know, like when you're young, I think that's really important too.
Yeah. But I mean, I know not a lot of people have that, but I mean, it's just kind of like important to know it's like it's okay to be yourself and just to, you know, try to be your most authentic self. I mean, it's easier said than done because in a lot of places, depending on where you are, that can be very dangerous. And then it's just like your life becomes survival if you don't have the means to like get out of that situation and stuff. But I know like for me, what I've done at least in the past you know 20 years, a lot of it was definitely just kind of like really exploring like who I am as a person, you know, really exploring my identity and what that actually means. Like what is it like to be a first generation, you know, Mexican American, and to be gay, to be queer. It was a lot of exploration, and I mean, I went out a lot with friends, and I'm grateful that I was able to experience a lot of, you know, beautiful things in the art scene, especially like when I moved to LA when I was 20. Going to like some like parties and events and stuff where it was a completely different world for me that I wasn't used to. Going into like there used to be this party called Mustache Mondays in LA that they had at, you know, different locations, but I experienced it at this bar called La Cita. It was, you know, it was a very queer party, queer centered party. And I remember just kind of like being in the back in the patio, and I was probably like 22 at this time, and just kind of like seeing this like cholo looking dude. He's just kind of like tall. He had like tattoos on his head, tattoos on his eyebrows. Like looked like fierce. He looked like he was gonna like he can beat anybody up. But when I saw him like from the neck down, he was wearing this like beautiful like skin tight lace dress. And it was just so many different things going in my mind at the same time. One, this person's out in public looking like this and not afraid and looks very comfortable. They look very proud. And that to me was so inspirational. And that like I carried that image with me. Like they were wearing like tall stilettos and just kind of like owning the room. Like you can tell they just like their presence just kind of like demanded this like respect and attention. And I think that was very important for me to have experienced that, because it made me question a lot about, you know, myself and just kind of like, you know, like my style and, you know, like my identity. Because I seen him, I almost kind of felt like there's a part of me that, you know, I feel like that was a part of me, like that was a huge part of me, but I didn't know how to articulate it or to express it. And to see this person just kind of like just like openly doing this, and like it was very impactful.
Well, one box just won't work. I don't know. I know how. I know way. I know way. I know way. To encompass all of you, black, white, brown.